Well, the chief of police in the area confirmed to Al Jazeera that such an attack took place in a place called Chibok. It's several hundred kilometers outside of the capital of Borno State. The capital is known as Ndege. It's been at the epicenter of violence in the region for the last couple of years. Now, what we understand, speaking to the police chief, is that this attack may have taken place late on Monday, near into the early hours of Tuesday. Not quite clear. And what they're telling us, or what the police are telling us, is that the attack happened at a girls' college. Now, at this college, there were about 250 students, female, as I say, sitting final year exams when the premises were descended on by armed men. According to eyewitnesses, out of the 250 female students, at least 100 of them were abducted. However, the security services, that means the military and the police, at this stage are not confirming the exact figures. They do say that, yes, something has happened and the abductions have taken place, and that in the ensuing violence, the attackers not only attacked the school but also burnt areas of the village where the school is situated and stole food items. We understand, again, speaking to this chief of police, that one security official was killed in the violence, but so far, as we know, no civilians have been killed. We're still trying to gather more information. It's an incredibly remote area and very difficult in terms of communication.
Understand it, Yvonne, but let's talk about Borno State, northeast of the country, an area where a group called Boko Haram wants to declare some form of independent state, and a group which is also very much opposed to the current education system in Nigeria and also the educating of women. It would seem quite possible that Boko Haram may well be behind this, or at least will be blamed for it.
Well, that's right. The area has been at the epicenter of violence by the group since it started to wage its semi-war against the Nigerian authorities in 2009. And the exact translation from the local language, Hausa, of Boko Haram is that education is forbidden, something at least along those lines. And so they have opposed the education of not just females, but also of males, of girls and boys. Western education in particular. They support Islamic education. And what we've seen over the last few years is many schools and educational institutions attacked and destroyed by the group. Thousands of soldiers were deployed to the region last summer by the Nigerian President, Goodluck Jonathan, to protect educational establishments and other institutions and buildings. So questions are going to be asked as to why these attacks, such attacks, are still able to take place when you have such a heavy security presence in the area, which is supposed to be protecting students like the ones who seem to have been abducted and disappeared in this incident, and the many that have died over the last few years.
Okay, Yvonne, thank you very much indeed. Quick summary: 100 students, we believe they're female students, may well have been kidnapped in northern Nigeria. Yvonne and Ndege.